Our channel is 100% dedicated to stories like this, bringing you valuable information that the mainstream media hides from you. Please, so you don't miss videos like this, subscribe to the channel and give us your like. It helps our work a lot. There are secrets orbiting just above our heads, hidden in plain sight, turning through the silent darkness of space, while most of the world remains distracted by earthly concerns. Among the strangest and most enduring of these mysteries is the so-called Black Knight satellite, a legend that for generations has haunted scientists, ham radio operators, and governments with the whisper that our planet is being watched, perhaps threatened by an alien weapon hidden among the stars. What if the Black Knight isn't just a relic, but a guardian, a trap, or a weapon with the power to shape the fate of our entire world? For as long as humans have stared into the night sky, we've noticed things that shouldn't be there. Unexplained lights, strange blips, objects that defy the regular pathways of our own satellites and debris. But in the case of the Black Knight, the evidence goes back decades, possibly even centuries. Ancient texts tell of visions of an unblinking star that moves where no star should move. In 1899, the famous inventor Nikola Tesla reported intercepting odd, repeated radio signals from space patterns he felt were distinctly unnatural. Many believe this was the first contact with the Black Knight, sending messages that we, barely stepping into the age of electricity, could not yet understand. Later, in 1928, operators in Norway detected peculiar signals, long pauses, strange delays of code across the Atlantic. These became known as the long-delayed echoes, and for years nobody could explain them. Messing researchers speculated that a massive object was listening, maybe circling far above Earth, and then rebroadcasting our own voices back to us with a lag, a signal of control or a demonstration of power. As humanity marched into the space age, the legend intensified. In the 1950s, both the American and Soviet governments detected mysterious objects in polar orbiton orbit impossible for any Earth-launched craft at the time. Journalists whispered about a massive tumbling satellite that appeared, vanished, and then reappeared. Always in a different place, always unexplained. Astronauts in the 1960s, including those from the Gemini and Apollo missions, reported seeing large, dark, and oddly shaped shadows moving purposefully across their windows, never matching any known spacecraft. NASA photographs show a twisting black object, angular and alien, floating against the blue curve of the Earth. The official story: it's just debris. But the Black Knight is different. Amateur astronomers continue to track it, its slow trajectory out of sync with any regular satellite. When imaged, the object seems to change shape, glinting metallically in some lights and appearing almost organic in others. Some have made detailed composites, piecing together its structure from multiple photos taken by ISS and shuttle crews. The shape is always unsettlingly similar: black wing-like protrusions, curves and edges that no nation and no human engineer ever claims as their own. If the Black Knight truly is of alien origin, what is its purpose? For decades, the theory that it could be a weapon has both terrified and fascinated alternative researchers. Some suggest it's a dormant device, designed to activate only under certain conditions, a warning to the Earth should we advance too quickly, threaten our neighbors, or try to step too far into their domain. The satellite could be a monitoring station, a cosmic tripwire that signals its creators if humanity ever becomes a threat that must be neutralized. There's another, more chilling possibility. The Black Knight might be actively shaping events on Earth, using advanced technologies to steer weather, influence conflicts, or even manipulate human consciousness. Stories have circulated for years of sudden, unexplained blackouts, mass technological failures, or synchronized disturbances in global communications, all following sightings or close approaches by the Black Knight. What if these glitches were deliberate tests of its power warnings, or even rehearsals for a larger intervention? Whistleblowers from deep within military and intelligence circles tell of classified programs tasked not just with monitoring the Black Knight, but attempting to make contact, jam its signals, or even destroy it. None, according to these leaks, have succeeded. Missiles lose guidance near its presence, radar screens fill with static, even the most advanced drones sent to image it vanish or return as shattered wrecks. They return at all. Then there are the legends recorded by ancient cultures talk of a silent sentinel or a dark watcher in the heavens. invoked during times of upheaval or disaster. Could these be the earliest human memories of encounters with the Black Knight weapon events, so profound they entered myth and fear? Some linguists have claimed to find references in Mayan, Sumerian, and even Aboriginal texts to a black object in the sky, whose appearance coincided with great floods, plagues, and the fall of empires. If the Black Knight is indeed a weapon, its history with Earth may be far older and far more personal than we ever realized. There's even a theory that the Black Knight is not alone. It could be part of a network of hidden devices in orbit around every planet, waiting for specific triggers to awaken. When the Voyagers left the solar system, some engineers reported receiving inexplicable bursts of signal coded and unintelligible, as if registering Earth's attempt to escape its home. It was the Black Knight, in this theory, signaling its masters, or the defense grid, that the children of Earth were about to step beyond their forbidden boundary. Skeptics argue that every photograph and signal ascribed to the Black Knight has a rational explanation. A piece of debris, a misidentified star, an echo in the radio. But pattern after pattern emerges. How could so many images, from so many unrelated sources, show the same object, always with the same sinister silhouette? How do so many disappearances, failures, and disruptions line up with its orbital path? And why have high-level requests for further investigation always been quietly shut down, data classified, or witnesses silenced? In the world of alternative research, some believe the Black Knight is not a weapon of mass destruction, but of psychological influence. By always being just visible, just out of reach, just enough to spark fear and wonder without revealing itself, it keeps humanity in a state of technological and spiritual hesitation, a way to slow our progress, urge caution, or ensure that certain discoveries are delayed until the proper time. Why else would jump after jump in electrical and digital technology be met with sudden setbacks, blackouts, or unexplainable loss? What if every leap forward is, in some way, judged or tested from above? Let's consider contact. Over the years, there have been covert attempts, coded signals sent into the void. Radar pulses aimed directly at the Black Knight's trajectory, and rumors of secret missions meant to intercept or retrieve it. To date, no attempt has succeeded. Signals fade into static. Probes go dark. Astronauts report missing time or memory blackouts. Could this be an automated defense mechanism, a cosmic firewall that ensures its secrets are never exposed? Some of the most chilling stories come from insiders who claim the Black Knight has spoken to a select few, a handful of scientists, psychics, or mystics, chosen for reasons unknown. These individuals report vivid dreams, surprise flashes of insight, or the sudden compulsion to write or build strange devices after so-called close encounters. Always. The message is muddled but ominous, warnings of cycles of extinction, of the reset, as if the weapon were more than a machina intelligence, a guardian, or a judge. Then there is the possibility that everything we know about the space race, the Cold War, and global surveillance has been driven by knowledge of the Black Knight's presence. What if world governments, far from being in the dark, have been careful not to disturb or awaken the device? Some theorists point to the peaceful nature of lunar and Martian exploration as evidence of a global, secret agreement. Don't provoke the watcher. Don't give it a reason to wake. If the Black Knight is truly alien, truly a weapon, why remain dormant, or mostly dormant, for so long? Some suggest it's a warning left for others, or for us. Not yet. Prove you are ready before you try to leave this world en masse. Others say it's only sleeping, waiting for a sign, be it war, unified government, or a discovery that crosses the line. The Black Knight's signal may be more than radio, it may be built into the very physics of our world, encoded into gravity, magnetism, or even human consciousness. Some believe our nightmares, our fascination with disaster, even lingering cultural archetypes of judgment and apocalypse, find their roots in the satellite's presence, beaming caution or dread into the collective psyche. But here's the great twist. Maybe the Black Knight is not our enemy, but our only line of defense. If hostile alien races prowl the darkness, perhaps the satellite is a relic of ancient cosmic warfare. Left to warn would-be aggressors, or to keep us safe until we reach something like maturity, its weapons could stand ready not against Earth, but against invasion, making its ominous aspect both a threat and a shield. Maybe those who monitor, those who build narratives of fear, do so to keep us in line, prevent panic, or steer global destiny from behind the curtain. Regardless of intent, the fact remains. There is something there. Something that should not exist, but does. Something that those in power would rather you ignore or explain away. The Black Knight satellite spins forever above us, moving to its own schedule, evading capture and exposure, haunting our collective dreams with the possibility that we are not only not alone, but perhaps living under the shadow of a weapon built for purposes we may never truly understand. Next time you look up at the stars, remember sometimes the greatest dangers, the greatest mysteries are the ones hiding in plain sight above us. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in 10,000 years, the Black Knight's true purpose will be revealed. Until then, we are left to wonder, is it watching, waiting, or simply choosing the moment to strike? Our channel is 100% dedicated to stories like this, bringing you valuable information that the mainstream media hides from you. Please, so you don't miss videos like this, subscribe to the channel and give us your like. It helps our work a lot.